Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Captain of Industry. We got lots of work to do. Let's get to it. I noticed our road is finally getting built here. I guess we were just backed up on trucking tasks. Trucking is actually stable, which I'm shocked. It just flipped over to that before I start hitting record. Let's see what we've got going on between episodes. Excuse me. I did create this high-speed rapid transit coal belt. You can see there's hardly anything on there, but I did manage to belt coal over to where we're doing our distillation, our low-tech distillation for diesel, and I ran it over to where we're doing our concrete slab production. We've got coal belted now, no longer bringing that by truck, and then also for the rubber construction, coal's coming in on a belt, and that is starting. These are all starting to back up, which is good to see. Also, Also along the way, I've been upgrading some machines to the Tier 2 assemblers, and same thing with some of the maintenance buildings, upgrading those, upgrading all this stuff. Still haven't decided whether I'm going to build this or not. This is the factory for construction part 1s as an ingredient to construction part 2s. I think I am, but I don't need to really do it until I can get upgraded conveyor belts, because these slow belts, they can't even keep the smelters going full on as it is, and we would need more iron to bring this factory up and have it productive. But we are slowly accumulating, even with those upgrade projects, we're slowly accumulating construction part 2s. Looks like we've got 184 of those. Construction part 1's accumulating. We've got 600. Food looks great. Maintenance looks great. In fact, I've put on the plenty of food directive here. So food consumption's increased by 20%. That gives us an extra unity. I've been having the ship bring crude oil over. So the ship's got 1,800 units of crude oil, and we saw this earlier, our fuel depot here looks like it's doing pretty darn well. In fact, I shut off one of the distillers. Also, what did I do between episodes? I started construction on another coal power plant array. Got half of that built. I'm going to wait till more construction parts get saved up before we do more. So this episode, we need to focus on getting our cargo dock built and starting oil processing. There's some like administrative upkeep things we need to do as well. But let's start with the cargo depot. Let's just jump, or no, one more thing. Sorry. Oh man. So much. We just unlocked the community electricity, so let's build that. I think that's basically like free unity for power. Where might you be? Housing and services. Transformer. Provides electricity to the attached settlement. I don't remember if there's anything for us to hook up to this. I think we just drop it down and we're good to go, but we'll find out. I'm in planning mode. We'll let that build. But yeah, we got plenty of food on. The offshore mining rig is kind of at 2 times production level. That's kind of slow for what we've been doing, but we're not burning as much diesel now that we've got the coal power plants. That's done. Electricity. We need another miner over here by the limestone, and we have surplus miners over by the power plant. This thing is full, this array. I'm gonna take at least one guy off of here. And maybe 3 trucks. And let's bump up the limestone mine with an extra miner and 2 more trucks, I suppose. Do I have another excavator sitting somewhere? I don't see it. Somewhere there's an extra. But this guy is sitting doing nothing. This is kind of my terraforming crew. We need to figure out where we next want to kind of burrow through. We got a couple options. We could start leveling off this wasteland. This is copper. we'll have to figure out how to get rid of the copper if we do burrow through this way. It's a bumpy road, but it seems like that would get us, I don't know. We're going to have to do it eventually, burrow through here. A couple oil deposits we don't really need. That's one option. Kind of go through here, flatten this out, and just, I guess, just dump in the water. Eventually bridge to this quartz. Is it quartz? Yeah, bridge to that quartz or something. But again, we'd have to find a way to get rid of this copper. Maybe we just dump it. Or create a pile of it somewhere out of the way. The other option is continuing off to our right as I look at the screen now. And there's there's kind of shallow spot there. There's a spot here that looks like it's not super high. We could cut through here. Boom, that would give us access to another water deposit. In this little plateau, and then we could plateau down maybe between this iron and this. What is that? More limestone. Maybe that's the way to go. Let's do it. Let's set up a new mine control tower out here. It's a little flat area. We will unpause the construction and get that building. Let's edit the area. Take out this stuff. And I guess we'll do mining disposition or mining designation. Looks like we're at level 30 plus 30 up here. So let's just cut on through like this. Boom. We'll let all this get down to 30. How's that sound? It's a start. And then this mine tower down here. Let's unassign everybody from that. Oh man, where are these guys going to dump? Yeah, we need to fill maybe out this way. Pile up and then just get out of here. We need a dumping designation. I don't have a good spot for this. At least not yet. Guess we got to ramp up here somehow. Get the stuff out. Gotta be a dumping designation. And how come I can't get this to angle the way I would like it to? Is it just the terrain is funky over here? It's not flat at all. Let's do something like that. Then we'll go flat and just come out this way. See how that we'll see how that does. We just got to get rid of the stuff. I mean, I could try and get clever and kind of ramp this down slowly or something. I suppose we could try that. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. Right click, get rid of that. And now let's see if we can angle down. Pumping designation. start running into a hill there. So let's do, for funds, 28s through here. More 28s. That. And then let's come down from this area. Doop, 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 doop. Check it out. There we go. They have some place to dump for a good long time. Did we assign here yet? Nope, one. I think I still have one more available. Let's, I guess we'll put them over here for now and give us 6 trucks. We need fuel over here, a fuel station. Let's do it. Somewhere around here. Have a fuel station already down here somewhere. I've got one down by the coal. I had one for this guy. Guess I don't. Yeah, we'll just put one way out here. Really have any good flat land to do it. Fuel station and a tank of fuel. We're close to having the upgraded storages. Okay, this gets fuel. Diesel. Get full. Simple pipe will do. Why not get into that pipe? Looks like I cannot connect. Well, that's why we use planning mode. See if we can move this thing. See if we can pipe up to it now. The terrain. Why? Oh, I can see it's kind of underground. What can we do? Can I even connect to that one? No, so those are both garbage. Gotta find a better spot. I see better here. This guy will go next to it. Too much. Back right there. And let's see if this one works. Hopefully, I think it's gonna. I think wrong. That one's ready. See if we move this forward one. Still, collision with terrain. Why? That one I can connect to. So we're halfway there. This guy, I gotta find an orientation where it works. Come on, fellas. Rotate, maybe? Still won't work. Man, what is it? Am I missing something obvious here? This thing like far down or something? Might have been. Grab a fresh one here. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what the issue is. That's driving me nuts. This terrain shows it's flat. Although it looks like I'm submerged. E. Too low. 2. Looks like it's underground no matter what I do. Maybe. Let's try that. I gotta take it, because nothing else seems to work. Let's unpause this. Make sure this is set to fuel. Keep me filled quite a bit, and I guess I gotta assign a truck. Boom. Kinda hate doing that, but we gotta do it. And I could save time. Oh, we got tons of Unity. Boom. Let's crank that up. That up, and this, get all that stuff built. Well, we got tons of Unity. Let's use it over at the oil rig. All right, that's that. What else do we need to do administratively? This guy, 2 here. I've got 2 just doing this kind of goofy stuff, flattening this area. Because copper looks a little behind too, let's take one guy off of here. No, yeah, one guy off of here, 2 of those, and put another guy in copper. Boom, like that. All right. Now let's get to building our cargo depot and at least get the construction started on that. That was under, what was that under? Vehicles, cargo docks, cargo depot. And I think I want to leave a little room on the sides, right? Because when we expand this thing, doesn't it get, we upgrade it, doesn't it get like bigger, a lot bigger? Is this all good? I don't see warnings. You go farther out. Wow, can go out that far. Bring it in a little bit. Boom. And let's get that unpaused. And then we're going to want fluid modules. See if I can. Oh, we only get 2 to start. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, we only get 2 to start. 1, 2. Pause those guys. Get that stuff built. We need to get fuel out here. So we'll need, yeah, a tank, right? A tank of diesel maybe. To start out with, and we'll have to truck it out here until we get the production up. Where do I want this? I don't know how we expand. Maybe it's going to go out this way when we get the next tier up. I just don't remember. Use something like this for the fuel for now. Unpause that. Boom. Our cargo ship should come wheeling in here eventually. And then we're going to get out a bunch of crude. And now we have to decide where we want to store all that and how. You have a little ramp up over here, right? So more storage containers. Fluid storage. How's everything looking? Maintenance is holding up. Food looks fine. And construction parts are slowly climbing. Let's get rid of all these designations. I think these are done. They're just going to be a distraction. Boom. They can do some work over here if they want to do some filling. Back to storage. Storage. Ship weapons are being researched right now. That's going to be pretty sweet. You have upgraded pipes. I snap on, I get automatic throughput, right? Just thinking. I'm going to do this. See if this makes sense or not. Let's do an upgraded pipe. And whoops, those aren't, didn't connect. It's all right. Take care of it. Oil, crude oil. Copy that. Paste it to all these. Unpause all this and get it started. Pause all that, which is easily overlooked. And then how much room do I have here? Not much. It's enough, I think, to get us started. Then we can always scale it up later. All right, now we need to look at the oil processing formula. Probably should have done this between episodes. Let's, because I don't remember it at all. All right, we've got stage 1 and stage 2. And we need a boiler, and we need something to burn. Looks like it's going to be coal. Is that all the boiler burns right now? I think so. Eventually, we have this gas burning, I think. Gas combustion is queued up. Unity is looking so good. What can I do with it? I need to spend it. Food consumption reduced. Guess we need to unlock edicts. Farm yield increase doesn't make sense. I don't think to use that with plenty of food. Guess I could just take off plenty of food and we could start storing food. I've got the oil rig going full on. Yeah, we are flush with Unity. This guy still has 1,000 crude oil. That all looks pretty good to me. But I hate having all this Unity here. What can I use it for? What can I use the Unity for? I'm forgetting. Now it's edicts. Do we have edicts coming? Not yet. Not even in the queue. Oh man, storage is coming up next. Then we got gas combustion. And I probably want ship armor so we can do more fighting, actually. Vehicle management. It's going to get us more vehicles. Then maybe edicts. I can obviously build with the Unity. I hate wasting it when we have a bunch coming in. Guess I'll turn off food saver. There's no use having that on. All right, yeah, distillation. So we start with a boiler. This guy takes 6 steam, 3 steam, so 9 steam for the pair. Cracking unit transforms different fuel types between each other to help with consumption and balance. Oxygen and fuel gas. Do we get fuel gas through any of this process? Doesn't look like it. Distillation stage 1. Then distillation stage 2 gets us our diesel. We have light oil. And then I thought there was a recipe to deal with the light oil. Medium and heavy. Medium to diesel with lights. Then we end up with heavy and light. Let's look at the recipes here. I'm curious about the heavy oil. Get it there. Oh yeah, early on we just have to flare it off. But later we can do stuff with it. Not yet. Probably same thing with the light. Yeah, we're stuck just flaring it off. Bummer. But later we'll be able to make use of it. Generate power, do something with it. So we're in planning mode. Hey, it's our cargo ship. Check it out. Oh yeah, it's just a little guy. We upgrade our station. Did you bring oil? Not yet. On low fuel. Okay, he's got to fill up on fuel and stuff. Oh yeah, run on low fuel is like ship will depart even with insufficient fuel, but the journey will take longer and cost Unity. Oh no, I thought there was a reduce ship speed and save fuel. Do that for now. All right, so we got to get above this little ramp. Distillation stage 1. And distillation stage 2. Let's leave a little room in between these things. Okay, we need a boiler bringing in steam. Something like that. This guy's going to need a supply of coal. This may not stay. Just kind of drafting this up. We'll see how it plays out. I think I would take coal. So I'm thinking of doubling this up. So, let's see. 1 boiler gets us 48 steam. We're using 6. We're using 9. So we got tons of extra steam there. I think we can take this, do a mirror image of it, copy it, flip it. Like that. So that doubles our production. Then we need to flare off stuff. The flare handles only 60. So we're going to be flaring off this gas, the heavy oil, and the light oil. It takes a max of 60. What are you guys going to put out? 60. So if I boost, I'm in trouble. I think I'm going to put a flare on all of this, all of these light oils. Stage 1 to stage 2. Um, 48 cycle. I don't know. Does it make sense to use the big pipes? Probably not. I'll do it anyway. Crude oil is going to come in here somehow. Maybe use something like this. Why do you have to push out so far? Looks kind of goofy to me. Let's do right here. Get rid of this one. This is our crude oil pipe bringing oil into distillation stage 1. We got steam all over the place. Steam. Let's maybe do the same height. That doesn't look horrible. It's steam, right? High pressure steam. Is that actually connecting? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Didn't look like it wanted to. Okay, there's high pressure steam for that area. Don't like it. Don't like it. What's the issue? That is... Oh, I turned off snapping. That's the issue. Crazy about that. May not have an option. Not sure I like this idea of wrapping around like this. I'd have to reverse that pipe too. Bear with me. I'm stuck doing this, I think. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. We have what? Waste comes out of here? Sour water. That's got to find a way back to out there. Cool if I could do it here. This is junk land. I wonder if I can do it. I don't think they're going to let me put a liquid dump here. Be nice just to get it out of the way. I mean, obviously it probably belongs here, but just I left room because this thing's going to expand. Probably not for a good long time. I suppose we could always move it when we need to. For now, we'll just pop it there. So wastewater will find its way out that way. Let's route the pipe that's going to do it for us. Probably never. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's more than what a small pipe can do, especially if we end up boosting at some point. What are we doing here with these messages? Pick up a struggling to find a destination it can reach. Cargo ship's low on fuel. Tree harvester has no trees to harvest. Wow, really? Let me solve that one real quick. Got trees you can harvest. Where are we going to build next? Up here, I actually thought of putting in a tree farm. Maybe I'll leave those. This area, wow, they cleared it out pretty good. Let's clear out, I don't know, up top of this ramp maybe. Can't think of the perfect place at the moment. Kind of working on other things. That'll keep them busy. So we want a pipe for the sour water that's going to come out of here. Let's do it. Maybe another one on this side, same height. That one. Okay, that's sour water. How much steam we using? 3, 6, 18, right? 18, and this guy's going to kick out 48. We could duplicate this, and I think it might snap together. Wasn't my original plan, but I think it might. This is what? The medium oil? Ooh, what did I do? Oh yeah, heavy, medium oil gets put to these we just have to burn off. This guy kicks out 12 heavy, 12 heavy. So this just needs a flare. Even boosted, we can get rid of it with a single flare, I think. Where is your input? There it is. Small pipes? Okay, that's heavy oil taken care of. Medium oil is already routed to the next distillation stage. We got diesel and we got light. Light is coming out 30, so if we boosted, each one of these would require their own flare for the light. Just snap those on. Boom. Boom. And then delicious diesel comes out that way. It's not bad. It's not bad. We can push it. We could push it over if we want a little bit. This whole thing. But I'm wondering about doing one more setup. I'm wondering if I can just paste it on here. I don't know. It would have to be kind of over this way, right? Oh man, it's hard to understand it. I'll worry about routing the diesel last, I guess. Where do I need to copy? From here or this whole thing? Let's do all of this. How this looks. Almost pull it off. I think. Don't need that pipe going straight across. In the very middle of the screen. It's hard to describe it. The vertical one going up and down. I don't think that pipe is going to be needed. Oh man, can I untangle this? I think I'm going to untangle it here and then we're going to move it again. So let's trace this stuff through. Steam comes through here. Boom, up, straight on through. Instead of being down there, this part is not needed. Right, steam will just come on through. And that steam is going to feed down there. The pipe's already ready. And it's going to feed down here for this guy. Pipe's already ready. We just need to join those two up. What about... So that's steam. And we've got... medium oil is going through. That's taken care of. The flaring of the light oil is taken care of. Steam's taken care of. These guys, oil comes in from this one up top. That will be bridged together. This is... steam coming around. We don't need that coming around part anymore. You're going to get, this is steam lower. That's just going to connect up. So this goofy pipe can go. I think we can just paste these together. Am I missing something obvious? probably. Let's paste these together. Let's copy. I just want to cut this. You. I'll cut this just so we get one less pillar. Back to all these, we could probably rejoin up and we might end up with less pillars. I'm not sure. I think they're going to give us a pillar no matter what. We got direction issues here a little bit. We'll solve those in a second. This guy, if we want less pillars, we gotta you out, you out, and you over there, and then oh man, it's a little confusing. Yeah, that's steam. No one's going to drive through there anyway, apparently, because it's pretty bad. Trace this once again. Steam comes out. Loops around this way. Steer this way. Boom, 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 boom. The pipe mysteriously changes directions here, which it shouldn't. Keeps on going across. Feeds that guy's steam. Feeds this guy's steam. And then these two are fine. We already traced them, so those are good. The other batch of steam comes here, fills that guy. Fills this guy, fills this guy. Comes through and fills that guy. Thought there was another. This one needs to be reversed, it looks like. What the heck is that? That is our waste juice. Sour water. So this is the sour water. Out of there. That's heavy oil getting flared. And shared and flared. We need another. Nope, nope, that's fine. Flare copied over. We've got that already. Sour water out of here and sour water out of there, all up into this pipe, and sour water out of there into this pipe. I don't know, man. I think that's not bad. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. 48 steam. Can 48 steam do all this? It's 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 6 is 24, right? 24 and 12 is 36. This is going to put out 48. So even if I boost, I could boost this potentially and we'd be fine. We have exhaust for this guy. I would need, we have a better exhaust. So let's put a heavy duty on that guy. Just in case we want to boost. And I guess I gotta put you a little further away that I can run this pipe of waste out of here. And we'll do a bigger pipe. Pipe 2's here. Oh man, I'm spending so much time doing this. It makes me worry about what's going on in the rest of the place because I do have it running. That looks beautiful. Tons of diesel. That's what I was most worried about. Maintenance looks good and food's got to be probably backing up like a broken toilet. We can go fetch some oil with the ship. And we have ship weapons. Oh man. Let's go fetch oil. Or do we even need to anymore? Maybe one more batch. On the cargo dock, I need to set what we're getting. Oh, it knows. Crude oil. This guy's still waiting on gas. Truck should keep full. Truck's busy. Trucks are super busy right now. Better try and put that a little bit higher priority. Oh, this guy's already been doing work. Check it out. Me with my head in the sand. This looks done to me. What am I feel like I'm missing something though? Could push it over a bit. We need storage. Obviously, we need storage tanks for our the diesel. We can put a whole bunch of them over here. And then we got to route. We got to pipe the diesel. That's the thing I haven't done yet. Where is it? Here. Diesel, 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 and diesel. How much do you guys put out? 36. 36 times 4 is what? 148, something like that. No, 144. I don't know. I'm getting tired. 144 maybe. And pipe level 2 pipes do 200, right? Yeah. So maybe a pipe going like this and then fill in a huge array of tanks. Let's go big. Fluid storage here. Thinking. Boom, 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 boom. And let's do another row here. Something like that. We'll start with this, we'll upgrade these, and then eventually we get the giant tanks. And we'll expand. So big pipe coming through here somehow, like this, I think. That's probably enough, but we'll do 2. Doubt we'll scale beyond this, but I am going to leave these little stubs of extra pipe in case we do. We got to set this to diesel for a little eyedropper and buy all that. I want more coal. Do that. Let's move this over. And copy it. Boom. Copy it. And copy it. That's kind of what I want. Is it overkill? Of course. Of course. It's going to come in here. Boom. And it's going to loop around. I think that's us. Diesel fuel, we just got to get the sour water routed. I think we're golden. This is the sour water, right? Yes. Some more pollution. Man, this is taking me forever. Fluids. I2s. How much sour water am I getting? 18. Just 8. 18 times 4, so a little more than 60. Are you only going to do 60? Yep. We need 2 of these. Ooh, I wonder if I can go out the side too. Not quite. We don't need to. I have a feeling these are going to be moved at some point, and we might be able to reprocess it. I'm trying to rotate. Why is that bringing up this? Select recipes are okay. Or water. Okay. It's not letting me rotate the liquid dump. Oh, maybe because I had one selected already. Now it's working. And I hope, yeah, see, this thing's going to expand. And I wonder if these liquid dumps are going to get in the way. Don't like it. Kind of not liking that. We pull it off here. Doubt it. I doubt it. This would be way out of the way. But I have a feeling it's going to be a nightmare to connect these pipes. Let's see if we can even connect pipes to these. I'm guessing we can't. It would be nice just to have these like completely out of the way. I got one. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have any luck doing that. I guess we'll just cross the bridge when we get there. Right? Oh, it's already colliding. The problem is here. Already colliding with the cargo depot. Shoot. We do need 2 of these. I do have that one placed. Can I even connect a pipe to it, though? Can. All right, I'll be right back. Let me get this figured out. All right, I'm back. I think we'll just put these liquid dumps on the other side of the cargo depot. We'll see how that works. If we run into problems when we upgrade, then we'll move it. We'll find a new home for it. We can run pipes anywhere on the island. Maybe we could keep pushing off this way, but maybe we can tuck them in here. All right, now we got to reroute this pipe. This is it. I think we should probably change direction. Let's do that on all the segments. This is our sour water. We got a bunch of segments everywhere there's a connection. Reverse. And we'll reverse this too, even though that is not going to hook up to anything. In fact, maybe chew this one back a little. Don't mind having a little bit of a nub there, but and just double check. Is that sour water? That's you. Sour water going in. Yep. Comes up, goes out this way. Now we need to get it down there, which isn't too bad actually. And I gotta double check again. Yeah, it's this pipe here. So let's take out this last little nugget, and that will avoid putting down an extra pillar that we don't really need. Not that it matters, it doesn't matter much. And I guess we go kind of high. We're already higher than that, looks like. Let's try and minimize pillars. This is going to be out here for a good long time, I think. Although I want to stay tall. Oops, they already wiggled a little bit on us. I'll take it. Let's make sure these have recipes. Sour water and... Nope, that's brine. Let's make sure to do it right here. Sour water, that's what we want. Alright, I guess this is fine. We have some unnecessary space here, but maybe we'll use it for something. I say we unpause and get this thing going. We gotta get coal. One last little belt here. Oh, and water. Whoops. Gotta get water. And I probably want a set of water tanks here somewhere too. Maybe I'll put the water tanks back this way. We gotta get water. Oh man, I'm gonna commit to this though. Let's get the guys starting to build here. Oh man, because I can't take any more designing it. We just gotta get it built. Watch me not be able to get the diesel or the crude oil out of these pipes. It's got to be routed too, right? Where does that go? Into here. That's this top pipe, right? This top one. That's okay. Let's run our diesel over that way. We'll follow the waste pipe. Maybe ride next to it. Turn off snapping. Let's go down one. I'm thinking we just follow this guy along for looksies. Gonna give me an extra pillar I don't want. Here we go. Unpause that one. That's our crude. And now we need to get water. Fuel station's out of fuel. Is that just a trucking issue? It's gotta be. Oh man, we're getting a little low here on diesel. I do have crude-ish. Let's unpause. And I can bring the ship back too. Loaded up. Although not that loaded up because I turned what? Oh no, because our other guy's working. That's fine. Let's let our main ship go fetch Diesel, or bring it back. 6,000. Oh man, he's got tons. Load cargo, go home. Gotta wait for this to build, obviously, before we're productive. And then we gotta get water. Got water right above us, right a bunch. I guess we'll tap into this. This pipe is gonna need to be upgraded. We'll get that queued up. And I think that's where I'm gonna try and pull from. Would like extra tanks. Does this need configuring? Recipes. It's all of them. Yeah. The flares, are they pre-configured? Yes. Yeah, it looks like it. We're getting there. Water, I think, is the last step, right? I do want tanks of water. I want to know we're not going to have problems, so maybe down through here somehow. Let's just start building and we'll see where we end up. Try to get this thing to come down straight. Oh man, it's a little hard to see what I'm doing. That's that. And then I want water tankaroos. Leave a little bit of room in case we want to route pipes or something in between here. Water. It's overkill, but I'm doing it. Select you and then all of you. Copy all of you. That. And I might even... Well, I don't need that much water. How much water do you actually use? 48 per cycle. It's nothing to sneeze at. Maybe I will do a whole bunch more. These aren't real expensive, I don't think, these guys. Doop doop. And water goes in. And like this. So we need... Not gonna... What I want. Boom. I like it. I have no idea what happened there. Snap down. All of a sudden it wants to be high. All right, let's start unpausing this. Now I got a few more pipes to run, but boop. 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 All looks good. I gotta do these pipes over here. Let's get out of planning mode. Unpause all this crazy water. Insane amount of water. Storage. Bam. I think that's it. Easy. Yeah, it's overkill for sure. While our ship is in dock, unloading tons of crude oil into our old distillation process. Let's get this guy armored up. Ship designer, upgrades. Ship engine, I don't think I can replace that. Guns. Guns front. Continue. Do I have a place where they can pick up mechanical parts? I do. We got a bunch of iron plates there that they can pick up from, and I think over here. Oh, it's a little weak. Machinery parts, yeah, we can export out of here. Let's beef up machinery parts. It's these guys. I will unpause. Have plenty of iron. Yeah, we got tons of iron we can turn into machinery parts. Unpause that. How many do you guys put out? 12, yeah. 12 even for the upgraded, huh? Okay. Let's upgrade this guy. And then we'll just take a lay of the land here. See how things are going. If we look over here, construction part 2s look good. We got 411 as I look at the far right side of the screen. 600 construction part 1s. That all looks good. Diesel we just looked at. It's okay. About to get a whole lot better once we get this factory online. Wherever it is, way out here. Practically already built. I'm almost certain there's going to be some little tiny nugget of pipe, a little section that's not going to be built because I didn't unpause it or something in planning mode. I probably won't find it for another 20 episodes, but we'll deal with it. That's done. That's looking good. Could put a little fuel station here too. Tap off of this gas. Is that worth doing? Not sure. Let's do it. Let's put a little fuel station here. For trucks. I think they can get back here. Pretty sure this is going to expand this way when we upgrade it. We may have to tear out things later. We'll see. Pipes. You just need a little pipe. That gets us another fuel station in the area. How does it look? What don't I have hooked up? Coal. Not hooked up yet. Let's get that belted. Thought I already did this. Didn't. Yeah, we should have the construction parts we need to build all this stuff, I think. Let's take a look at our what's thin and what's doing okay. Coal's a big problem. What's going on, coal? Need to optimize this. Tell you what, between episodes, I'm going to do some work. I might kind of optimize where our mines are dumping. So they have a spot to dump dirt, a spot to dump rock, and then the ore that they're mining, this needs to be brought closer to the mine. And then when they dump it, trying to belt out to the coast somewhere to the dump sites. Might do a little bit of that between episodes, just tune the mining. Kind of get that optimized a little bit. We've got tons of Unity. It's driving me crazy. I think we're probably wasting it at this point. Fuel station's out of fuel. I don't know how that's possible. And I'll look for ways that we can, I can eliminate so much of the trucking that's going on. We still have way too much trucking going on, so there's more belt work to be done. Coal, I definitely need to look into. That's a problem. Station's out of fuel ×3. Yeah, these guys are set to fill. It's just I have too many high priority tasks, not enough trucks. We're going to get the ship weapons built. Ship armor is going to be coming next after gas combustion. So I'll get the ship upgraded. And then I may actually start taking out pirates. Start going out here and seeing who we can defeat and uncover more of the map. There's a chance I might increase our reputation too. Might do some of these donations with these colonies to increase our reputation. I won't do that till we have our huge oil processing facility built. In fact, I probably should pause some of this. Right? Let's pause these 4 distilling machines. The rest can function, I think, without it. All the pipes will still be connected. I think that'll get us up and running a little sooner. All these storage containers need to be... This water is insane. Need to be built before we can do anything. But yeah, we're in pretty good shape, I'd say. Did we get upgraded storages yet? Oh, we did. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade storages too. I can start with these wood ones. Let's get one of those upgraded. So we can keep clearing trees. But yeah, that's it for this episode. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series on Captain of Industry. It's kind of a longer, meandering episode, but we got big project done here. That's huge. That's really was my last worry. We've got power looked after for a good long time. Should be able to scale this up real easy. And diesel, I don't think we're going to need to scale that up for a while. We will get the ability to refine our, our heavy oil and our light oil later on. So we may rework this at some point, but man, this should last us a good long time. But yeah, we'll pick some projects for next episode. We got to figure out, after I do the optimizing, and maybe we'll do some of that on camera or in an episode, optimizing these mines a bit. Need to figure out what our big plan is as far as terraforming. There's too much to take on here. We obviously want to extend and gain access to other areas. But man, yeah, I got to give that some thought, what we're going to do. And eventually trains. I'm not good with trains. But eventually trains, right? This is a huge, long island. So yeah, lots more to do. Want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support. And with that, catch y'all in the next episode.